Good morning. It's supposed to be a nice day here. Sunny and the temperature almost up to 80. Right now it's still dark outside at 5:45. We'll see what the sunrise brings. Start with your breath and pull the air in through both nostrils and feel the breath as it enters through the nose and makes its way down in your body. The belly rounds up, feel it. And then feel it as it flows out, all the way back out, either through your mouth or your nostrils. Breathing that natural breath where the body responds with a rounded belly. Good. And now begin to lengthen the breath. And when the belly rounds up, continue pulling the air in. Maintaining the rounded belly, don't tighten the belly to pull the air in more. Keep the belly round and expand the roundness into the rib cage area and all the way up into the chest. And then release and let the breath go, flowing out all the way back down to the bottom. And your belly flattens as your belly button moves back toward the spinal column. And breathe that long, deep breath, that 3-part breath. And now at the top, add the sniffs, 3 sniffs in at the top. And then let the air go out through either the mouth or the nose, all the way back down. And when you've extended out at the bottom, 3 puffs out. And then do it again. The 3 sniffs in at the very top. And the 3 puffs out at the very bottom. Building our lung capacity a little at a time. Good. Now, in a meta-analysis of exercise, we've learned that isometric exercise came out on top in many categories. And so we add it to our routine. And let's do the exercises we did yesterday with the legs and the feet, aligning our joints, so that when we get out of bed and we start to walk during the day, we've lined things up. Begin by bringing your feet and your legs together and feel your feet touch along the inside edge, the balls of the feet, the heels. Notice your kneecaps and your toes. Line your big toes up with your kneecaps. And then touch your feet along the inside edge. Good. Keep breathing. Belly rounding. And now push the heels away from the body and pull the toes back toward the head, keeping the big toes lined up with the kneecaps. And in this position, breathe. Breathe your 3-part breath while you hold the tension. Toes pointing toward the ceiling, pulled back. Toes lined up with the kneecaps, heels pushing away. And breath. And do a minimum of 3 breaths. And then release and relax. continuing the breath. And do it again. Feet together. Toes pointing to the ceiling, lined up with the kneecaps. Insides of the feet touching, and push the feet away, push the heels away, and pull the toes back and breathe. Belly rounding. How to create tension in one part of your body and still have a relaxed belly for the inhale. Don't worry if it doesn't quite work. You get better at it over time. And when you've completed 3 or more breaths, release the legs and feet. Good. Now one leg at a time. The left leg. Push the heel away from the body. Flatten the leg into the bed or the floor. Line the toe up with the kneecap. Pull the toes back toward the head and push the heel away, creating tension. And now bend the right knee and let it fall toward the floor or the bed. Push the sole of the foot into the calf of the other leg. And breathe. Belly rounding as you pull the air in. And when you've completed at least 3 breaths, release. And then do it again. Heel pushes away, toes pull back. Big toe points toward the ceiling, lined up with the kneecap. Right leg bent and right foot pushing against the calf of the other leg. The left leg resists and the right leg pushes, and you breathe, and your belly rounds. And when you've completed 3 or more breaths, release the legs. Good. And for just a moment, release your jaw. And let tension go. And now the other leg, the right leg, flat, heel pushing away, toe lined up with the kneecap, toes pulled back toward the head, left leg bent, and the sole of the left foot pushing against the right calf. Resist with the right leg, push with the left foot, and breathe. Belly rounding and flattening. And continue pushing and resisting. And when you've completed 3 or more breaths, release. Good. And let your jaw go slack. And let any residual tension go. Breathing it away on the exhale. And let's do the 5-finger breath for 2 minutes. We learned it this week and we've been practicing. Your hand in front of you with the palm facing you, either hand. The opposite hand, place the index finger at the base of the little finger on the outside and slide your index finger up the pinky finger on an inhale, and at the top, cross over and slide down on the exhale. Slowly lengthening the breath as you inhale up the ring finger across the top, and then lengthen the exhale as you slowly come down the ring finger. And continue the long, slow breath, your finger moving up across the top and down, continuing on all the fingers. And when you get to the thumb, cross over and slide down, and then come back the other direction, moving and coordinating the inhale and the exhale with the movement of your finger. Nice and slow, extending the exhale. Good. And if you want to, continue breathing and maybe change hands and do the opposite hand and notice how it feels. One of my hands feels natural, the other one feels like, what? And that's because we're not symmetrical. So we switch hands and we become more symmetrical through our practice. And breathe. And here I'm waiting for the sun to come up. And let the sun rise and shine on you, and all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.